Hello, today is Thursday, August 20th, 2026. Here is your daily signal. According to Bloomberg, Indian refiners have been instructed to boost domestic LPG output as lingering uncertainty in the Strait of Hormuz threatens to disrupt festival season supplies. The Strait of Hormuz serves as a critical passage through which over 30% of the world's seaborne traded oil and more than half of India's LPG requirements flow, especially vital during high-demand periods like Diwali. Recent geopolitical tension, including naval confrontations and trade restrictions, has raised fresh concerns about the reliability and security of supply chains crossing the region, a trend that has previously caused shortages and volatility in pricing. Key importers and distributors such as Indian Oil Corporation, Bharat Petroleum, and Hindustan Petroleum are working in coordination with the Ministry of Petroleum and Natural Gas to maintain supply, while Gulf exporters like Qatar Gas and Saudi Aramco, alongside international shipping companies such as Mitsui O.S.K. Lines, play crucial roles. As of August 20th, Indian Oil Corporation has reported delays affecting 20% of LPG shipments due to naval checks, with the ministry confirming that emergency reserves are being tapped amid irregular arrivals from Saudi Aramco. Qatar Gas also announced restricted vessel departures, further raising concern over continuity. If the situation persists, Indian households and industries may face shortages and price hikes during festivals, while the medium-term risks include higher import costs, a search for new shipping routes, and government intervention. Ongoing volatility could spark debate on diversifying energy sources and may prompt investments in alternative shipping alliances and accelerated domestic production. Next, we turn to Africa and ongoing humanitarian challenges. Bloomberg reports that the latest Ebola outbreak in Congo has become the country's deadliest, as the United Nations warns the virus is winning against a health system battered by conflict and dwindling humanitarian support. The disease has persisted since its resurgence in 2024, with eastern Congo's armed conflicts continuing to destabilize the region and impede both healthcare delivery and containment. Historically, Ebola mortality rates in conflict-affected areas exceed 60% due to insecurity and lack of access. Previous curtailment was largely funded by robust international efforts, which have since faltered. The World Health Organization leads response coordination with Congolese authorities, while Médecins Sans Frontières and FRC are primary responders on the ground. As of August 19, renewed violence in Ituri province has led to a spike in unmonitored cases, and a joint IFRC-MSF update confirms funding gaps exceeding $30 million threaten vaccination and contact tracing in North Kivu. The DRC Ministry of Health recorded 46 new deaths between August 16 and 19, almost all in inaccessible areas. Immediate consequences include rising unreported cases and uncontrolled local spread, while ongoing underfunding and insecurity may increase the risk of regional transmission into Uganda and Rwanda, and without swift intervention, mortality rates could surpass past outbreaks. Prolonged strain and persistent violence could erode trust in health interventions and destabilize the region further. Next, we look at major moves in the tech sector. TechCrunch reports that Stripe will acquire AI API gateway startup OpenRouter in a landmark deal exceeding $7 billion, marking Stripe's largest investment in artificial intelligence to date. Stripe is a global leader in financial infrastructure and payment processing, while OpenRouter specializes in API support for large language models, a collaboration reflecting the strategic integration of fintech and AI as competition intensifies in the technology sector. Stripe co-founders Patrick and John Collison drove the acquisition, with OpenRouter's leadership and technical team transitioning to Stripe's Applied Machine Learning Group. Investors in both firms are keenly watching for strategic shifts, as customers may see changes in API offerings and support. Confirmed on August 19, OpenRouter's employees will join Stripe immediately, enhancing its capabilities. In the near term, Stripe expects to integrate OpenRouter's AI to improve fraud detection and payment optimization tools. Medium term, this strengthens Stripe's competitive position against rivals like Adyen and PayPal, while the expansion into AI infrastructure may attract new enterprise clients and potentially drive further consolidation in fintech AI as competitors pursue similar strategies. Now, onto the markets. European markets showed mostly upward momentum, with Germany's EWG up 0.82% month-over-month and Belgium's EWK rising 3.48%. France's EWQ advanced 4.36% over the month, while the UK gained 3.85%, led by EWU. Italy and Spain both posted moderate monthly advances, Spain's EWP rising nearly 4.88%. Netherlands dipped slightly day over day, although EWN ended up 1.94% for the month. Chile's ECH jumped 3.22% over the month, and Africa's AFK surged 12.89%. Commodities saw robust gains, with gold climbing 10.41% month over month, silver soaring 13.05%, and platinum up 11.07%. U.S. oil closed mostly flat day over day but rose 1.59% on the month. In the sector summary, healthcare climbed 9.63% month over month, led by Roman 45 finishing at 175.68. Real estate and agriculture tracked slight monthly losses, while finance and semiconductors slipped, with stocks down almost 6%. Among favorites, Adobe surged 19.95% over the month and Axon delivered a strong 26.3% gain. Microsoft finished marginally higher day over day and QCOM edged up about 1%. AMD and ARM recorded notable monthly declines, while Oracle and Marvell posted double-digit monthly growth. That's it for today. You can find more news and details on our website. Goodbye.